All right. Let's slide on to a little project, a little game called Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov has been in the eye of the storm from some really big, controversial, contentious moments between, the game itself, the developers, and the player base. So to kind of sum this up in a really very simple way, basically, way back when in the day, people bought the an early access version, some of the bigger versions, for $150. They paid the big money up front, and then they just to get into the game, see the game. And apparently a part of that deal was you get access to all future DLC. So a lot of players were bought into that tier of early access and membership. And there's been this new mode that has dropped. I need to get the fucking name. I think it was like it was something else. I'll get the name in a second. I forgot off the top of my head. But basically this new mode came out, and the developers are saying, hey, you guys got to pay an extra $100. Everybody has to pay extra $100 for this. Everybody got to pay $100 to try out this new mode.
It was a PvE mode, if I'm not mistaken. Like, instead of it being regular PvE, it's more now just PvE.
Yeah, I gotta find the name of the mode specifically. I will find that in just a second. But yeah, there's that. They've introduced a couple of pay-to-win, mechanics in their system so far. But the big crux of this has been they're asking those people who paid $150 to pay for more. DLC. And I think the argument point was, oh, this isn't DLC, this is a whole new experience or a whole new and there's been a lot of back and forth between the player base and the developers of Escape from Tarkov. So how are you feeling about this situation?
This situation is messy as hell. I cannot remember his name, but he's kind of has like a deep voice, and he's like white dude with like long black hair. I think it's like Pirate something, but he used to work for like Blizzard. Really cool dude who broke it down and how like this could quite potentially be a class action lawsuit, because the people from Escape from Tarkov was saying were like, well, this isn't DLC, this is an additional feature to the game. This is a different feature, so you're paying money for an extra feature, but it's still content that is literally DLC is so vague that it counts as downloadable content. So to make your player base pay an extra $100-something is bananas. I also think that Tarkov is quite literally shooting itself in the foot. I know friendly fire is their whole thing, but this is like the worst friendly fire I've ever seen. Because the thing about Escape from Tarkov, there aren't many games like it. Now there are, because it just hit such a critical spot in gaming that we never really had before, and it was in such a good place. But now the fact that you're trying to like extort your fans, you are no longer in the position to be like, well, nobody can argue against this, because there's so many other Tarkov like games that you're no longer the only extraction shooter. Making people spend an extra $100 for this mode is nasty business. On top of that, I believe the even the people who spent like the initial 100, they're not even like, there's so many pay to win mechanics in like the $250 edition that it's wild. Like, I think one of the perks is like not losing any of your shit. Like, when you buy a specific bundle, there's a certain amount of grid in your backpack that you won't lose if you die while you're getting extracted or while you're playing the game, which is bananas in and of itself. Like, that's kind of heinous. Like, the whole point of the game was the fact that when you die, you lose all your shit. I thought that was the purpose, or like the appeal to this kind of a game. I never played Tarkov because I saw that and I said, that sounds infuriating as shit. I would hate to lose my shit off of some BS. Like, that's not for me. So now to have people pay to avoid that core mechanic of your game is literally pay to win. Like, that is literally, I think that shit may even be illegal on how pay to win it is. So I don't know how the fuck they're gonna get away with this one, but we'll see what happens. Tarkov has a lot of explaining to do, though. They're really fucking over their fan base, a loyal fan base at that, because the people who play Tarkov, that's like damn near the only thing that they play. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just corporate greed at it again. Like, hey, look at this stupid ass decision we made to try to get a couple extra bucks in our pocket. Like, was it really worth it in the end? Because you may get sued. Like, if this turns into a lawsuit, you're in such a big trouble. Like, class action too. Like, might as well sell this shit to Embracer.
Yeah, this shit is, bro. this ain't the devs' first rodeo being in the hot seat for doing dumb shit. And you can look at their comments on previous things, like, you know, like having women, you know what I'm saying, characters in the game and stuff like that. Like, this is not their first rodeo saying stupid shit, but just having a situation that is so easily, you know, addressed as, damn, sorry, we fucked up, we were doing too much, bro, I'm sorry, we're trying to get some more money out this, let's back it up, let's do right by y'all because we promised all future DLC. But instead of doing the sensible thing and actually, you know, showing love to your most loyal people who are going to spend the most money on your game, what you did was pedal over the definition of DLC. You pedaled over the definition of DLC. You still have that extra DLC. It's just DLC. You have that extra DLC up for people that quote unquote want to support the game, and you remove priority access from the people who have the previous version to keep that other version up. And it's a whole fucking mess. I think it was like there's like a discount that they're giving to people who bought the $100 version. So they're like, oh, so if you guys want to upgrade to this version, you get a 50% discount, but you still have to pay money, one, and two, if you want to try it, if you want to try this new shit that, you know, you long time supporters of this game have, you know, want to get into, if you want to try it, you're gonna have to pay for it. So good luck, pay for it some more. Like, that is the scummiest shit I've seen in a minute, bro. And the day before was just a thing not too long ago. You know what I mean? Like that's insane. What's up with these extraction shooters, bro? What's up with some of y'all, man? What's up with some of y'all? I don't understand how they don't have more flack right now. They need to be lit on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? They need to be lit up in terms of like the press and just overall coverage of this. Like, they actually have to be like focused on this is bad. This is bad, you know what I'm saying, actions against customers in the highest order. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I've never seen just a turn like this on their own player base. And you've been in early access since 2017. It's literally been over 5 years, bro. It's been over half a decade, and these same people who are supporting your game to the hilt, and you're just gonna say, nah, fuck you guys, pay me some more money if you want to go get this extra shit, instead of actually doing right by the people and keeping your promises at the beginning. Instead of keeping your promise to say all future DLC, you're gonna move the goalposts and say, oh, this ain't DLC though, this is just a brand new, you know, gameplay feature experience that you're gonna add on to the game. Like, bro, who gives a fuck? What is this called? It's not Gray Zone Warfare, is that what it's called? A Gray Zone, whatever the fuck it is.
No, a gray area.
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't even remember.
No, I don't think this would really even be a gray area. Like, I think they could make I think the argument could be made, but at the end of the day, that's not a feature. Like, that's quite literally a game mode I believe, to my knowledge, would be considered like a game mode added after development. Like, that's quite literally has to be labeled as DLC. There's no way that's not DLC. But if we really want to fucking get real technical and shit, every fucking thing after the game was created is downloadable content. Like, it's so that is such a broad term that I don't think they would really win the argument of it not being DLC. They would have a better chance of of changing the shit that people paid for. It's
insane.
Funny as shit. It's nasty. It's super nasty. And this is the shit that happens that people think is the fault of DEI. Like, this is the shit that happens, and this is ran by white dudes. Like, it's a bunch of white dudes.
This is my thing,
what you
bro.
need to fight. You need to fight against this type of shit.
Picking
You guys are worried about
battles.
the wrong battles, bro. This is the type of shit y'all should be fighting about. But instead, y'all worried about a black woman in gaming. Like, that shit don't, like, a black woman as your protagonist. Y'all aren't serious about having good games, because you guys aren't really trying to have good games. Like, you guys are just letting motherfuckers get away with murder.
Dog, bro, it's saying DEI, bro. These companies are dicking you endlessly on the internet, bro. That's the DEI you need to be focused on, brother. Like, you're getting shafted. These people are telling you you're going to pay us more money, and you're just like, oh, that's tough, bro. Why you do that? I guess I'll just sell out more money. You're sitting there in basically in the damn cuck chair, and you know what I'm saying? And everybody else is trying to mind their business and make other games. You're, oh, DEI game, blah, blah, blah. You are fighting the wrong battles, gentlemen. You're fighting the wrong battles. You need to sit back, look at what's going on, and actually fight with your wallet on these stupid things, bro. These guys are literally, I don't know if it's legal, but it might be legalized bank robbery, because they taking everything y'all own, bro. They taking everything that y'all even, you know what I'm saying, decided to put towards this game, and they're disrespecting you more. They're disrespecting you every single day. and where's the coverage? Again, this shit should be everywhere, bro. This is basically from like last week, bro. This should have been everywhere. I'm shocked. I am very, very shocked at how deep this went, and shame on Battle State, you know what I'm saying, Games, BSG, shame on all of them for just the wild stuff that's been going on with this. Ridiculous. I hope that people can buy their games. I hope that people that buy these games can be done, you know, right by, and actually have some support. But also in the other sense, I hope a lot of these people who are supporting these games, they wise up, bro. I would not be able to support some shit like this, bro. I couldn't. Like, this is blatant disrespect to just the common gamer, and that sucks. Gotta lock in, people. Ridiculous. Man, ain't no way, bruh.